Hi, Dr. Shetlin here with the Whiplash Group. Man, we just finished up an amazing seminar. We always have them at the end of February in Salt Lake City. It's our big annual 3-day seminar. Knocking out tons of CE. We had 18 different speakers from marketing to CA training, personal injury, of course, practice management, asset protection. We just try to cover everything at the Personal Injury and Practice Success Summit. But a lot of people just have questions. Well, what does it mean to become a member? What's in it for me? And I just want you to understand the value is always increasing every year. But as a member of the Whiplash Group, which is one of the most affordable coaching programs out there, and with huge ROI for the small value it is to invest in yourself with the membership, we're going to help with training in personal injury. We have a few programs out there that help with certification, so you can actually call yourself a certified expert in personal injury. We don't want self-proclaimed experts like, oh yeah, hey, I just want to bill insurance, so I'm an expert in auto accident injury and rehab. Come see me. That's not how we want to do it. The power of chiropractic, especially if we really find our niche, then we can work better with physical therapists, medical doctors, the attorneys, because we're owning our specialty. There are 46 different diplomate specialties in chiropractic, and one of them, very up and coming, is personal injury, occupant injury specialist physicians to help them recover, help quarterback the care in the case, working with medical doctors and surgeons and pain clinics and physical therapists, etc., pediatric doctors that don't understand these injuries that happen to kids. We're the specialists in this, and this is where we can really captain the ship in personal injury and get very good fair exchange for our skill set. Two of our mantras in the Whiplash Group are income is a byproduct of service, so serve exceptionally. And you can't help but get paid fairly for your time. It's good pay doing personal injury if you do it right. It's very harmful to the patient and the attorney to try to solve their case if we don't do it right. Another great quote we have is the rising tide floats all boats, meaning if we're all in the same boat together, we've got all of us training together, medical doctors, chiropractors, physical therapists, the attorneys, we're speaking the same language, we can just do so much better to help our patients reach maximum medical improvement and have that restoration of lifelong quality care. Because 50% of people after car accidents are never the same, and we don't want those people in our practices. We want to make sure we're helping them out. So what do? Certification training. That's included in year one. We also love to help you market better. I mean, boots on the ground marketing, helping you, teaching you to fish, not just feeding you fish. We want to help you with the right tools, like getting your own magazine. Magazines are expensive. The high quality magazines that are out there that you can make, especially that we use, they're $8,000 to $12,000. It's included in your first year membership or your second year, depending on where you come in. It includes access to many of these great coaches, and the sponsors that we bring in are very directly related to how to help our practice. We're handpick the sponsors that come to our events or that sponsor us through the year. Their tools like Facebook marketing and finding the right associate, technology that helps with objective findings, air purification systems that keep your office pure and clean and virus-free so that you can work through the craziness that the world throws at us. All kinds of amazing, powerful tools and coaches that help us fine-tune our skills, not just in practice for personal injury, but for day-to-day practice. Because if we don't have some synergy between seeing our regular patients and seeing our PI patients, it becomes chaos. But we can avoid the chaos by having the right procedures in place and protocols that actually help us not only do our job easier and make it easier for our team to follow with the flow, but it markets us from the inside out because we're wowing people when they come into the office going, oh my gosh, this place is so organized. So to have a patient come into your office for aches or pains and finding loss of curve in their neck and using CBP to help restore that, and then seeing how the Croft guidelines overlay perfectly with, if we're trying to do curve of correction, we're trying to restabilize after a motor vehicle collision injury to the neck, how those overlay perfectly so you don't have to do things one way for one patient, another way for another patient. There's a lot more congruency in your patient care. Wow, if you can do that, then your paperwork's easier. Wow, if you can do that, your staff's not pulling their hair out trying to figure out what they do for one patient versus another. We're all about simplicity, organization, ethical teamwork, and serving each other. And then, of course, when you're a member, you're in with this great group of doctors and attorneys across the country that are like-minded thinkers, that want to serve our community better, that want to help the world, leave the world a better place than they found it, especially in the personal injury world. And man, what a good group. I mean, great group to hang out with and be able to reach out to from time to time. We want to help you get your own book done, because the book is the new business card, and that's included in membership. Or if you're already at year 3 and beyond, then there's discounts for doing the magazines or the books. But for our newer people, these are included in year 1, year 2. The office experience is amazing, where we can come to your office and with fresh eyes look around your office and find ways you can fine-tune and help things move smoother, cleaner, be more organized, fine-tune. Or you can come to Utah and visit South Jordan Chiropractic, where we've got it dialed in with chiropractic, physical therapy, and massage, doing personal injury care mixed with family wellness and curve correction care. You can just see how we do it, using the software Platinum that we suggest, using all the tools that we suggest, MyoVision, etc., where you can just see how it's dialed in. We spend a day, then we go to lunch, we discuss it. You go back with new eyes now, looking in the afternoon shift and watch again, and then go home and apply what you can to your office. Look, the doctors that have done this, that have spent just 4 or 5 hours in our office, have gone back and within 3 to 4 months exponentially grown their practice. And I'm not bragging that I've got it all figured out. I don't. We're always learning. But I've got great coaches that are helping me sharpen my skills, and I want to help you sharpen your skills. What I love about the Whiplash Group is this isn't a one-man band. I'm not your coach. Dr. Mertz, myself, Dr. States, there's just so many of our speakers and things that are and people that are coaches out there that you can glean pieces from, or you can hire them individually to do things you need to fine-tune on. Because one doc that comes to the Whiplash Group may need different things than doc number 2 or number 3. But we have all those tools and all those right brainiacs available for you. So it's a beautiful, beautiful system. There's so much more, including it's free for you to come to any of our seminars when you're a member. The big one, the big show every February, or the one-day shows that we do in destination vacation places like Hawaii or Florida or Cancun or Nashville or some of the ones that are on our radar lately, where we go in for a day, we do a seminar, we get our CE, and then we play for a couple days. These are great opportunities for you to learn, grow, build those networks of those lifelong friendships and relationships with quality people that are like-minded and thinking like you are. So these are just a few of the options. And then we've got the behind-the-scenes private website where you have access to training videos and paperwork for your office and things so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It just keeps going and going. We've got so many good quality things. Look, to spend $8,000 for your first year to not only get certified, where you have that leverage behind your name and those credentials to actually start carving yourself out in your community as the expert. We've got all these amazing tools for you to not just get the education that you need and the protocols in your office, but the marketing inside out and outside in to build your practice in personal injury. Look, we need to find our niche. And if our niche is going to be personal injury and that's where we're spending our marketing dollars, it doesn't mean we can't have a family practice or have a corrective care practice. It's good to have 2 or 3 prongs, but we need to have a specialty in something. So if we're a jack of all trades, we're a master of none. And so we've got to pick our battles. And if personal injury is it for you, great, join us. If it's not, then work with us so that our personal injury expert doctors can actually do your initial reports, write things up properly, leverage them with the right research, send them back to you for care. You're getting paid better because you're doing care without having to argue with the insurance companies or the adjusters or the lawyers, because then they're going to go back and do that final report and exam with that certified specialist, and that certified specialist is the one that goes to court to fight for your patient, and you're just getting paid better without having to do the certification. See how many options there are when we all work together synergistically rather than trying to look at each other as competition? I hope to see you in the Whiplash Group. Very affordable year 1. Year 2, less expensive than year 1. Year 3 and beyond, it's $80 a month, $84 a month. I don't even sweat it. And you're still an active member in something that's helping you grow your practice. And once you're in 3rd year and beyond, and we've helped you learn and master, or maybe you're already good at it, your public speaking skills and your educational skills, then you can help us on the stage. And we can actually get professional pictures and videos of you teaching and training other doctors and attorneys across the country so we can use those tools to help leverage you as an expert in your field. We're playing the long game here. We've got it figured out. So join us. Very affordable. Some of the most affordable coaching out there. And the return on investment, huge, docs. It's huge. See you soon.